Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mel and this is your first time tuning in. Welcome. Today we're going to be doing something very different from before. Oh wait, I said that last time. I'm going to be doing something even more different from before. Today we're going to play with a blonde wig. I like anything blonde when it comes to hair because it lets me explore my creative mind. So me and you, we're going to be doing that today. We're going to come up with something. We're just going to come up with something. I don't even know what I'm going to color, but I have an image in my head and we're going to see if we can bring that out. Before we proceed though, please like, share, subscribe. We're not going to talk too much. Let's get started.
Hi guys, so you need a blonde wig, of course. I'm going to be toning this hair, so I need a 20 volume developer. This is L'Oreal 20 volume, my mixing bowl, and Wella T35 toner. I'll be mixing 2-part developer and 1-part color. This is me, just adding the colors to my mixing bowl. You need to mix thoroughly. So I'm trying to tone this 613 blonde into an ash blonde, sort of, to have warmer tones and feel to it. So I'm starting with the front. That's a closure, because this is a closure wig, by the way. I wigged this up since, so I'm using this now. I'm starting with the closure, just parting it. So I started with a foil and I'm just trying to apply the color generously. I hope you can see it, even though my hand feels like it's blocking. Okay, yes, this is better. Just trying to apply it generously. You want to apply it generously so that the color can get to every part of your blonde wig. So I'm using my hand to knead the color into the wig. As you can see, I'm not really going to the tip of the wig. I'm just starting from the roots and stopping close to the tip, but not exactly at the tip, because we're going to add another color to that shortly. At this point I already did the foil because it was not working for us. At all. So I'm just going to apply, like I said earlier, generously, like so, without the foil. With just our beautifully gloved hands. So I'm still kneading. I just realized that I didn't put a paper bag, or what they call this thing, a nylon bag, over my dome head, over my canvas head, sorry. So you want to do that so it doesn't stay in your canvas head. And as you can see, the color is already, turning, is already showing that wood coloring, and that's what you want. You want it to start, turning to this funny looking color. But don't worry, everything is going to be fine. Everything is going to be fine. It's going to turn out well, God willing. So now we're done with the front, the closure, and I went to wash that up first because I didn't want to start the back and have that over processing, over coloring. So I washed that first, and now I'm starting with the back, just basically doing exactly as I did at the front. So just watch, and I hope you get the hang of it. we're still doing the same thing, applying our color generously. Like, generosity is key here. You want to apply your color, and as you can see, I'm still not going to the end. I'm just coloring from the root to a certain part where I feel would be enough, because we're still going to go in and color the end. So yeah, that's it. So I probably should have mentioned this earlier. It's much easier coloring the back because the back is quite like a little wet from when I washed the closure off, when I washed the color off from the closure off. So it's a little wet. So because it's wet, it's easier to apply. The color just goes through the blonde wig, seamlessly. So you might consider doing that. I should have mentioned this earlier, but all feel good. Just follow me. So I'm basically just reapplying using my comb to brush through, and we're done, really. So this is how the wig looks, all washed, dried, very nice, beautiful ash blonde at the top, and the tip, as you can see, still has some 613 blonde going on there. As you can see, there's a strip where there are a lot of colors. That's like a test strip. I just did a test strip to know exactly the color I want to use. That might not be advisable if you're not really sure, but for me, I was, I already knew what I wanted, so I was ready to gamble that with my wig. So yeah, so now we're going to go in to the coloring proper. So as I said, this is the color I want to achieve, this multicolored looking strip going on there, but don't worry, it all makes sense at the end, of course. So I'm just sectioning the wig into smaller sections, really, and I'll just brush through. So I'll be using the Adult Dye Spiced Amber 46, I think that's the number, and I have my bowl of hot water. I actually have, this is, anyway, shall just take it like that. Any bowl you want, you can use it. This is the bowl I'm using. I have my bowl of hot water, and I'm mixing. I just added a drop of the Adult Dye. I'm adding just one drop because I want the top to be lighter and to give it a gradient, sort of, to achieve a gradient look. The top will be lighter, then going forward it gets darker. It just makes it look more natural. So now I'm adding more color to it to achieve the darker part of the gradient. And there we have it. The color looks really nice, looks natural because the top is lighter and then it just comes down to a darker, beautiful color. I just saw my face now, looking all serious with my glasses. So I'm basically just doing the same thing, sectioning, coloring, doing the same color process. So you can just join. It might not look like in the video, but I keep getting fresh hot water. It's not as if I'm using the same water over and over again. I'm actually changing the water because I have the water boiling, so I'm just changing it, adding more hot water just so that the color can stay or stick on the hair. And you might be also wondering, oh, why can't you just, take the wig off and put it in a big bowl of the color and do the same gradient as you like? Yeah, that would be faster, but I want it in such a way that I can control where the colors stay. I just want a way where I can control where the colors stay. You will see that as we proceed, really. At this point, guys, I realized I wanted the color to be darker. Like, I wanted the gradient dark color to be darker. I didn't want it to feel like just I didn't want it to just be light. I wanted it to be darker, like really dark. So I went in again with dark colors, and you see the end result. So this is how it turned out, guys. You can see it's darker than when we first started, and it looks great. So we're going to start with the front now. We're done with the back. It looks wonderful. So now we're going to go to the front, and we're basically just going to do the same thing, really. As you can see, as I'm coloring the front, I am controlling where I want the color to stay, based on how I want to style it. So that's what you want to do. I'm just controlling how I want the color to stay. Okay, do I want the color to be too deep or just at the tip? So this is why I opted for this method instead of just dipping it in a big bowl of color. And this is how it looks so gorgeous. Oh my god. So my camera cut at this point. I basically just went in with the Ado Blue Black in number 130. I did the same thing. I created a gradient, then I deep in the color. I'm just using Blue Black, normal procedure, hot water color gradient. And this is how it looks, washed and dried. It looks so pretty and gorgeous. I went in to style these babies. I went in to style it, to achieve the look I wanted. And it looks so beautiful, guys. The bounce, the curl looks so luscious, and the colors, just give me chills. You guys should subscribe, like, share, and comment. till I see you again, until I come up with more video ideas. Love you guys. Bye.